10% to 15% GDP by the year 2025. Our PS, Dr. Muhwana, is an accomplished leader, passionate speaker, and powerful change agent. He has received many national and international awards for his work in creating prosperity and improving livelihoods for poor people in Africa. Join me in welcoming our chief guest to address us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Council Member. The Chancellor of Mount Kenya University, Professor John Strathers, the Chairman, Board of Directors, and founder of MKU, my friend Professor Simon Kisharu, who is observing this from Rwanda, co-founder Dr. Chen Nyutu, members of the University Board of Directors present, the Chair of the University Council, Dr. Vincent Kaitho, members of the University Council, my brother Professor Deocretius Chakanyi, the Vice Chancellor of MKU, members of the University Management, Board and Senate, distinguished guests, parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I want to stand here and appreciate the role that Mount Kenya has played. I have been here a couple of times to attend various functions, and I am happy and thrilled with the progress that the university has been making, not just in expanding its infrastructure capacity, but also enrollment and the impact that the university has had on the lives of young Kenyans and young Africans, and the global impact that you are making through your research. Mount Kenya University stands out as the larger East African region's largest and most progressive private university, itself an accomplishment that deserves more than an honorable mention. For that reason and more, I am honored to grace this MKU's 24th graduation ceremony as a chief guest. We are here today to witness yet another cohort of graduates who have thankfully been inducted into the conclave of enlightened folk. Talking of enlightenment, I am reminded of the evergreen words of one Nikos Kazantzakis, a celebrated 20th century Greek writer and poet, as well as philosopher, who famously said that the real meaning of enlightenment is to gaze with undimmed eyes on all darkness. The undimmed eyes those graduating today have acquired are meant to pierce through all vestiges of ignorance and want of knowledge that humankind may suffer from time to time. To them, do then receive my hearty congratulations for applying yourselves diligently and with commitment to deserve whichever category of degree you will be conferred with today. While at it, go forth and become worthy ambassadors of MKU wherever you go. That is the best way to pay your debt of gratitude to your alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, successive administrations in Kenya since independence have prioritized various blueprints that have informed the thrust of their programs and projects. Today, we have Kenya Kwanza's bottom-up transformation agenda, more popularly referred to as BETTER. This ideology was crafted to enhance social inclusion and to provide a fair chance to Kenyans, especially those occupying the lowest ranks of our socio-economic ladder, to better their prospects in life. To that end, I implore you to walk into the world after this ceremony with an open mind and wearing your thinking cap so that you unleash the best of your creativity to make the better ideals come out true for Kenya. Running concurrently alongside better is the Kenya Vision 2030, which aspires to transform Kenya into an industrializing middle-income country, providing a high-quality life for all its citizens by the year 2030. Since industrialization is in my docket, allow me to ventilate a little on this subject. Oftentimes, many of us in Africa treat industrialization as if it's an alien to our inherent DNA. We see industry and industrialization as something that somebody will come and do for you. We have not appreciated that this country will only industrialize when each one of us is able to invest in small cottage industries in the backyards of our homes, where we will be able to convert raw materials into finished products that can then be sold in the market. In reality, ladies and gentlemen, nothing is further from the truth. Way before Africa's colonial encounter, there were blacksmiths that made tools and weaponry from metal using folk knowledge. That alone goes a long way to confirm that the African sensibility in manufacturing predates colonialism. There is no reason whatsoever why we should not rekindle our manufacturing intuition and make it part of the heritage that we shall claim our space within the unfolding fourth industrial revolution. And while at it, I want to state that there is no country that has prospered by consuming other people's products. As you know, as you leave this place with all the knowledge and ideas and all the innovations that you want to make, I want to make sure that, and want to implore Kenyans that they learn the art of consuming what is made in Kenya. We want you, as you develop your products, as you sell those products, I want to ask Kenyans that the time has come when Kenyans must consume what is made in Kenya. That is the only way that we can grow this country together and support the government's policy of Buy Kenya, Build Kenya. That way, we shall enlarge our national cake, we shall improve the cost of living, we shall cut the high cost of living and grow the prosperity of this motherland called Kenya. What is required of us now is to deliberately hone a dependable set of skills and scale up requisite awareness to conform to Kenya's desired future as envisaged in Vision 2030. To succeed, we should now prioritize research as the cornerstone of a thriving industrial economy replete with inbuilt cultural intuitiveness towards manufacturing. And fortunately, the university is the natural home for research, and I want to congratulate you for the many products and many innovations that you have produced. And as a Ministry for Investments, Trade and Industry, we want to work with you to turn these innovations into products that can be sold and consumed by Kenyans so that we can grow our economy. Because, Mr. Chancellor, sir, every time that a country imports products from another country, we export jobs. So, because there's somebody that is making those products in the country where you are manufacturing. So for us to be able to create jobs within this country, we want to encourage Kenyans to consume what is made in Kenya, to encourage many Kenyans to start to add value, to produce made in Kenya products so that together we can grow as a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, changing times demand new lenses if we are to experience the fullest surrender value of any human endeavor. Our system of education has to similarly keep regenerating to keep tabs on the ever-changing demands and challenges of our time. We can no longer entertain a system of education, for instance, that enforces elitism at the expense of the impartation of skills that portend the answers to pragmatic solutions that directly address such subjects as climate change, green industrialization, sustainable development, smart agriculture, and green energy, just to name a few. Indeed, elitism, propagated oftentimes unwittingly by tertiary curricula trends, usually obscure our ability to produce graduates who are ready to make their hands dirty and subject the knowledge they acquire to further inquiry and application. Ideally, therefore, acquiring a degree must unyoke graduates from pigeonholes and assorted limited intellectual confines that stifle the very purpose of pursuing knowledge. Instead, a degree should broaden one's ability to ideate and to seek synthesis between theory and practice. That is the way to disassemble barricades that dim prospects for transcendent human achievement and to overcome the ever-elusive triumph over the perils associated with determined human conventions. Ladies and gentlemen, now more specifically to MKU's 24th convocation graduates, I urge you to build a character that can tread you with honor and respect wherever you go. To achieve that, you ought to embrace humility at the bare minimum. You will enjoy the fruits of your educational journey more if you elect to be a graceful holder, not a rough-hewn welder of a degree. Being well-tempered earns you an appeal the ungainly can only dream of, giving you head start that opens limitless doors, be it in the public sector or in the private sector. As you make MKU proud in your post-college endeavors, do also remember to make Kenya shine among the world of nations, for such is your duty, and from it you will find the organic link to your appointment with destiny. Let me leave you with a nugget of wisdom as I conclude, and so allow me to read out Rudyard Kipling's famed poem entitled If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knives to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one truth of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they have gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds of worth of distance run, yours is the earth, everything that is in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son, and my daughter. I thank you and congratulations on your graduation. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the Chancellor of Mount Kenya University, Professor John Strother, to address the congregation. John.
Chief Guest, Dr. Juma Mukowana, Principal Secretary, State Department for Industry, Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry, members of the University Board of Directors, Chairman, University Council, Dr. Vincent Gaitho, members of the University Council, Vice-Chancellor, Professor Deogratius Giaganye, members of the University Management Board and Senate, distinguished guests, Mount Kenya University staff, parents and guardians, graduands and students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm delighted to preside over this, the 24th graduation of Mount Kenya University, as I also bring my warm greetings from my home country in Scotland and my home university, the University of the West of Scotland, and also from my family to the Mount Kenya University fraternity, graduands, parents and guardians, as well as to all Kenyans in general. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to request two special guests that I brought with me. My dear wife, who is Ghanaian by birth, here, and my colleague, Dr. Richard Thacker, colleague at University of the West of Scotland. I'd ask them to rise up and wave to the crowd. Thank you. At this point, just before I make my address, I'm going to invite my colleague, Dr. Richard Thacker, just to say a few words. He has come all the way from Scotland to do so. So, Dr. Thacker, please.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, esteemed guests, graduands. This is a great pleasure for me to be here to celebrate with you. I'm over here from the University of the West of Scotland. I'm now going to stand aside from the plinth so you can see my Scottish outfit. So, the reason that I'm here in Kenya at the moment is because we have a research project with Mount Kenya University and with a Kenyan company. Now, I work as an entomologist, I'm a biologist, and what we're trying to do is develop new environmentally friendly products for the management of pest species in agriculture so that farmers no longer would need to use insecticides. We visited the company yesterday. We're just at the point of production and of field testing, and we have high hopes for this project. And so it's been a pleasure for me to be here and to visit and to work on this particular item of research. But of course, it also gives me the opportunity to be here with you today. And today is a great day for you, for all of you, for the graduates. I really, truly hope you celebrate as much as you possibly can. Getting to this point will have involved sacrifices, probably by yourselves, probably by members of your family, by your friends. It takes effort to reach this point. If you look at the data all over the world, it's still the case that the majority of high school students do not go to university and do not graduate. This is a great achievement for you to reach this particular point in time. So well done to all of you. So as you move forward in your careers, the advice I would give to you is be a positive advert, be an advocate of Mount Kenya University. Be a great advert for Kenya itself. And finally, be the best person you possibly can be. Asante-san.
As my colleague Dr. Thacker said, graduation day is a wonderful day in your life. It is celebrated everywhere around the world. And it is a day you will remember for many years, in fact, for the rest of your lives. It is a day equivalent to the day of your birth, the day of your marriage, for example, if you happen to be married, that is. And therefore, I wish to offer my own word of congratulations, a hearty congratulations to all the graduates and their parents and guardians, as well as to the Mount Kenya University fraternity. Your joint commitment as stakeholders has led to this success, whose fruits we are witnessing here today as we celebrate this 24th graduation ceremony. Dear graduands, you have received a very strong education at MKU, which is going to equip you well to serve the global community, wherever your services are required. You may not know where you end up in 2 or 3 years' time, or 5 years' time, or 20 years' time, but you'll be on this path, you see, and that journey has started today. So be diligent in your approach to work, and to business, and to the community. And always remember to stay in touch with MKU, your alma mater. And therefore, we wish to offer you the best of success in your future endeavours. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make just a few remarks about continuing partnerships between MKU and other universities around the world. And I'm going to begin with a recent partnership that was developed this year, just a few months ago, when our Vice-Chancellor here in MKU, Professor Jaganyi, visited our home university in Scotland, the University of the West of Scotland. Actually, it was in October of this year. And he and another colleague, Professor Wanderi, held high-profile meetings with the senior management of our university in Scotland, including the Vice-Chancellor, Professor James Miller. And during that visit, a new memorandum of understanding was signed by both Vice-Chancellors, which will facilitate joint research and other areas of partnership, which you've just heard of one from Dr. Thacker, between our two universities. That's something also to celebrate, isn't it, today, this partnership between universities. May we applaud that. Life is all about partnerships at the end of the day. And as the Chancellor of MKU, I will endeavour to assist in the process of strengthening these partnerships as best I can. And we have very good news already in this partnership. As some of you may know, in the university here, I am the director of a centre for African research on enterprise and economic development. I'm an economist, a professor of economics. We call it CAREED, C-A-R-E-E-D, Centre for African Research on Enterprise and Economic Development. And indeed, we've published with colleagues here in Mount Kenya University over the last few years. And for the last 7 or 8 years in Scotland, we've held our annual conference in Scotland, because it's based in Scotland. And several guests came this year to Scotland for our 7th conference. However, I'm delighted to announce that we have agreed in principle to host the 8th International Conference of CAREED here in Kenya with Mount Kenya University in Thika here. That's another thing to celebrate. And this is a significant milestone for CAREED particularly because Careed is a research centre with about 20 academic staff from a range of African countries. In fact, Africans are the majority of our faculty in Careed. One of those is Kenyan, in fact, but we have colleagues from Tanzania, from Ethiopia, from Zimbabwe, from Ghana, where my wife comes from Nigeria, from Ivory Coast, etc., etc. And so I'm particularly proud that we're going to hold our joint conference here in Kenya. So if you happen to be at that conference, you will see me again there with some of my colleagues. We're hoping to bring a number of colleagues from Scotland here in the month of June next year. There are other partnerships that the university has engaged in over the last period. For example, under the Erasmus Plus partnership with the University of St. Cyril and Methodios in Slovakia, in Europe. And there was a partnership agreed there and an upcoming visit in January 2024 by 3 MKU members of staff to Slovakia in Europe. And also with the MKU Quinta partnership, which is being implemented at the MKU's Botanical Gardens, where under the support of the Kenyan President's initiative of growing 15 billion trees between 2022 and 2032, 10 years to plant 15 billion trees to assist with the fight against global warming. And yet another partnership exists with a Ugandan-based organization called Mercy Beyond Borders, a very important initiative at this particular juncture with conflict in the world, around the world that we're seeing on a daily basis. In my final part of the address, I want to commend the management, and particularly the Vice-Chancellor of our university, Professor Giganye, who is leading in a superb way in this university, along with the senior management team. And under their guidance, the university continues to be a leading higher education institution in Kenya and in the East African region as a whole. This is leading to outstanding growth in scholarly endeavours through community engagements as well as through cutting-edge partnerships with industry and with institutions of higher education around the globe. So in conclusion, as scholars, we strive to serve the community. That is our job, to serve the community. And we try to do so to the best of our capacities, through our core mandates of teaching, research, and community engagement. No longer can universities be detached from their communities. They are part of their communities. They're part of the ecosystem, the economic ecosystem of embedded in communities. So we thank all our partners who have joined hands with us to execute these 3 mandates. And we also invite other partners to join us for further networks and linkages as we strive to contribute towards the achievement of national and regional goals as well as the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So I wish to conclude now, and I conclude by thanking you for attending, of course, here today and your family, and may God bless Kenya, may God bless Africa, and may God bless all mankind. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Asanteni sana.
Wonderful, wonderful speeches from our speakers. Let's appreciate them with a hearty clap for the nice presentation and also words of wisdom that indeed we are all blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the main apex. And before we do that, Mr. Chancellor Sir, the social media is flowing with communications and also quite a number of engagements. I have one graduate all the way from India, Kaur Jagjit from India, and the parents are following live through TV47, and we really appreciate. Mount Kenya University provides an opportunity for each and every person to engage and also study with us. Amongst our graduates today, Mr. Charles Kamau Rondo, who is the chairperson at the Water Works Development Agency, and I think he is the youngest chairperson of a parastatal in Kenya. Let's appreciate within the club. We also have all the way the member of parliament, from Kajiado West, Honorable Joshua George Risa Sunkuya, who is also going to graduate this beautiful day. Wonderful, wonderful. Board, Madam Boss, Esa Akoth, aka Akoth mwenyewe. And finally, I want to just step forward. Hii sauti labda mkisikia mtaifahamu kwa kindani. Tuambie unafanya kazi unaitwa nani na unahitimu na nini na vile kutekeleza.
Naam, ningependa kuchukua fursa hii kwa mkoa nyote ambao wamefika katika hafla hii ya leo. Wale ambao ni mahafala wenzangu, mimi naitwa Mfawidhi Mike Gitone. Siku ya leo nafuzu katika shahada ya mawasiliano, hususan masuala ya mawasiliano ya umma, public relations. Pasina kuwaambia hiyo sauti simeielewa. Nafanya kazi katika ofisi ya Rais. Mimi ndio the master of ceremony to the president's functions, na leo siku ya hii labda ukinipa ruhusa nitasema mambo mawili peke yake. Mount Kenya University has given me an opportunity to transform a talent into a career. I've been using my voice as a talent, and today I'm here witnessing my colleagues and I graduating. It will give me an opportunity now to present a paper to my bosses, and also very eager for my promotions. Mount Kenya University, hongera. Secondly, I would wish to thank the management for the way you've crafted the institutional courses. They are well crafted in a way that all of us can be on board on it. Given an opportunity without even asking permission, we will be ambassadors of MKU wherever we go, because it has given us the opportunity to master what we have been given from our lecturers. Just to mention but a few, we had so many lecturers whom I passed through. Na katika mikono hawa wakufunzi, I would just need to single out somebody called Kochomai. I wish to single out someone called Anne Karubio. Just to mention but a few. These are people you've given a mantle to transform us, and they did their best. Customer care. When I joined Mount Kenya University, I didn't think that this is workable because the nature of my work I thought I was too busy. But I met one receptionist, one front office lady called Agneta. I doubt whether she's here or she's watching. But I wish the university knows the work that lady is doing. She needs to be promoted to higher levels so that the management of the university can also have something to put for her. Thank you so much, and I appreciate.
Asante sana. Na ukienda kwa boss wako ni nani?
I've realized you also have a very good choir. So not for this Jamhuri, maybe for Madaraka, we might think of it. I've also realized you are a very good MC. So maybe tuongee vizuri alafu huenda wakati kazi zimekuwa nyingi labda nitakuwa nakualika. Asante.
When you go back to your boss, tell him that Mount Kenya University loves him so much. Tuwapigie makofi mazuri kabisa, na tutashukuru zaidi. Popote pale, kumbuka kuwa unaweza jiunga na sisi Mount Kenya University for any course that is customized, and you can do it from anywhere in this world. Ladies and gentlemen, tunaingia kipindi cha mwisho kabisa, na kabla hatujaingia pale, na wakaribisha wana dancers wakituletea moja moto kabisa, Luo Celebration Dance. Dodo, over to you, MKU dancers.
no cano jagotum. Utina no ko jagotum. Mamonu mi no ko da wai amojonya. Alo mato jonya isia ya lego. Kijande masani olokore. Kijande masani olokore. Kimado kangara koda chupa koda busa. Kodoke pacho. Que no rodone mi nunca llegue. Ya como oro dongeo, ya como oro dongeo. Torigo coco me corta pimo me de da cuan. Ya he won da cuan no duogo chi. Voy mataro ni de par. Voy mataro ni de par mañiri ñero te makuoro alo mato kuoro pieretar. Voy rabondo to endara. Voy rabondo to endara mil kopanga mañandi wagi loka. Kodi loka rasira. Nyarsi kuno makoi chuma mine da oko da onu mojonya andwa yo mato ketere to tero pesa. Woira bondo to epi mamonu laro te mandopa alo matondopa mayando reño. Okuala tokatanga mokuale pede onge awara. Jajua koero wajmaro ira. Jajua koero wajmaro ira. Ano ira tokatanga mo ire pede onge awara.
Jamriambo kot birogoi koto chopo. Jamriambo kot birogoi koto chopo. Koto chopo. Jamriambo kot birogoi koto chopo.
Dako kitero majo dereva.
Ero ero.
Dako kitero majo dereva.
Ero ero.
Dereva majo. Dereva dala. Dereva majo. Dereva dala.
Dako kitero bacho dereva. Dako kitero bacho dereva. Enye dereva bacho. Enye dereva dala. Enye dereva dala.
Ayo 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 ayo.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful dance. A celebration dance dedicated to all our graduates. Let's appreciate them with a hearty clap for the nice piece and the nice presentations. And we really appreciate that this is being recognized nationally and also internationally. In a few seconds, there is something that is supposed to pop in our screens. So kindly, let's have the same being projected. It happens also to be a very important day to the founder of Mount Kenya University. Let's go. Technical team. It is an important day that we also want to celebrate the founder of Mount Kenya University, DJ, who is having his birthday today. So we can give him a hearty clap, the chairman of Mount Kenya University, whose birthday is today. Thank you so much. I know we'll get that later on. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is my honor and privilege to invite the Dean School of Education and the Dean School of Pharmacy to present the best male and female graduates, respectively, for recognition.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the best Stanley Keriga Chege, a government-sponsored student from the School of Education who was pursuing a Bachelor of Education Science, specializing in chemistry and biology. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidate to stand and be escorted to the dais for recognition.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the best female graduate who obtained the highest cumulative score for recognition, Grace Ramba Murugi from the School of Pharmacy, who was pursuing a Bachelor of Pharmacy. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidate to stand and be escorted to the dais for recognition.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the deans of schools to present the candidates who have satisfied Mount Kenya University Board of Examiners for conferment of degrees, award of diplomas and certificates in the following order. PhD, Dean, School of Nursing, Dean, School of Public Health, Dean, Dean Medical School, Dean, School of Social Sciences, Dean, School of Business and Economics, Dean, School of Education, Masters, Dean, School of Clinical Medicine, Dean, School of Nursing, Dean, School of Public Health, Dean, Medical School, Dean, School of Engineering and Build Economics, Environment, Dean, School of Computing and Informatics, Dean, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, Dean, School of Social Sciences, Dean, School of Hospitality, Tourism and Travel Management, Dean, School of Business and Economics, Dean, School of Education, Postgraduate Diploma in Monitoring and Evaluation, Postgraduate Diploma in Project Planning and Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Certificate and Diplomas, Dean, School of Law, Dean, School of Pharmacy, Dean, School of Clinical Medicine, Dean, School of Nursing, Dean, School of Public Health, Dean, Medical School, Dean, School of Engineering, Energy and Build Environment, Dean, School of Computing and Informatics, Dean, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, Dean, School of Social Sciences, Dean, School of Hospitality, Travel and Tourism Management, Dean, School of Business and Economics, Dean, School of Education. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the PhD candidates to stand and be escorted to the dais by the supervisors for crowning and conferment.
Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you Madam Thiga Margaret Nduku, who has satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing Science from the School of Nursing. The candidate thesis is titled Development of Midwifery Clinical Instructional Model for Training Bachelor of Science in Nursing Students for Clinical Placement at Selected Teaching and Referral Hospitals in Kenya. Her supervisors were Professor Catherine Mutunga and Professor Anna Kalani.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 5 PhD candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Public Health from the School of Public Health as follows. Mr. Habane Fayo Galogalo, whose title of thesis is An Evaluation Study of the Determinants Influencing the Malnutrition Diseases Resurgence among the adult residents of Isiolo Sub-County, Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. John Kariuki and Dr. Joseph Juma. The second one is Mr. Joseph Mukala, whose title of thesis is Detection of Pregnancy-Associated Malaria among Pregnant Women as a Strategy to Improve Mother-Child Health Outcomes in Bungoma County, Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. Peter Kerera, Dr. Jesse Kitaka, and Dr. Dominic Mogere. The third one is Mr. Josephat Martin Muchangi, whose title of this is M Health Interventions and Health-Related Quality of Life for Hemodialysis Patients in Selected Counties in Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. John Kariuki and Dr. George Kemandi. The fourth one was Mr. Mpiti Elijah Njeru, whose title of this is Community-Based Interventions on Vitamin A Supplementation Uptake among Children aged 6 to 59 months in Vihiga County, Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. Alfred Owino and Dr. Dominic Mogere. And the fifth candidate is Madam Losrain W. Kaoge, whose title of this is Food, Hygiene and Safety Training Interventions on Compliance to Food Hygiene and Safety Practice among food handlers in boarding schools in Embu County, Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. John Karaoke and Dr. Alfred Owino.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you Madam Akatsa Damaris Katsusu, who has satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Laboratory Sciences, Hematology and Blood Transfusion from the medical school. The candidate's thesis is titled, External Quality Evaluation of Hematological Results Generated from Medical Laboratories in Nairobi City, County, Kenya. Her supervisors were Dr. Stanley Waithaka and Dr. Kennedy Muna.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 3 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Development Studies, Doctor of Philosophy in Law Enforcement and Justice Administration, and Doctor of Philosophy in Literature in English, respectively, from the School of Social Sciences. 1, Mr. Kirikuri Ben Kanina. The candidate's thesis is titled, The Impact of Agribusiness Value Chain Development on the Well-Being of Small-Scale Farmers in Murang'a County, Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. Robert Obuba and Dr. Caspar Masiga. The second one, Madam Nyeri Wamaitha. The candidate thesis is titled, Social Ego Dynamics on the Well-Being of Transgender Persons in Nairobi County, Kenya. Her supervisors were Dr. Elijah Kiremi and Dr. Maurice Owor. The third one, Mr. Toki Prangat Gideon. The candidate thesis is titled, A Critical Analysis of Legal Representation in 3 selected novels by John Grisham. His supervisors were Dr. Joachim Wehia and Dr. Muhoro Mwangi.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 5 candidates who satisfy the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration and Management, Strategic Organizational Leadership and Management option from the School of Business and Economics. First one is Mr. Harrison Kinyua Mutegi. The candidate's thesis is titled, Analysis of Competitive Strategies on Performance of Commercial Banks Diaspora Remittances in Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. Ferista Njeru and Dr. Evans Mwiti. The second one, Mr. Nzioki J. Josephat Mutua. The candidate's thesis is titled, Analysis of Blue Ocean Strategies on Performance of Roofing Sheet Manufacturers in Kenya. His supervisors were Dr. Henry Yatich and Dr. Lucy Kibe. The third one, Madam Wanjohi Grace Kariko. The candidate's thesis is titled, Analysis of Succession Planning Strategies on Service Delivery in the Ministry of Interior and National Administration, Nairobi, Kenya. Her supervisors were Dr. Maria Mungara and Dr. Martin Onsiro. The fourth one, Mr. Bardald Saleh Abdullahi. The candidate's thesis is titled, Analysis of Socio-Economic Dynamics Influencing Consumption of Public Healthcare Services in Mandera County, Kenya. His supervisors were Professor Paul Katuse, Dr. Ferista Njeru, and Dr. Henry Yatich. The fifth one, Madam Mbogo Marion Njeri. The candidate's thesis is titled, Influence of Management Accounting Practices on Financial Performance of Small and Medium Manufacturing Enterprises in Nairobi City. Her supervisors were Dr. Clement Orlando and Professor Jimmy Masharia.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 4 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy in Education, in Curriculum Studies, Educational Psychology, Sociology of Education, and Early Childhood Studies, respectively, from the School of Education. The first one, Mr. Emmanuel Ojwang Owol. The candidate thesis is titled, Influence of Selected Socio-Economic Dynamics on Students' Progression in Public Secondary Schools in Viwa Sub-County, Homa Bay County, Kenya. His supervisors were Professor Pamela Ochieng and Dr. Josephine Keremi. Second one, Madam Lydia Mudhiri Kimanzi. The candidate thesis is titled, Influence of Selected Students' Psychosocial Factors on Academic Dishonesty in Public Secondary Schools in Makueni County, Kenya. Her supervisors were Dr. Ann Moiro and Dr. Ruth Vigori. The third one, Madam Nyambura Githaiga Susan. The candidate thesis is titled, Social Interaction Determinants of Academic Delinquency among undergraduate students in public universities in Kiambu and Nairobi counties, Kenya. Her supervisors were Dr. Francis Keremi and Dr. Catherine Zoita. And the fourth one, Madam Sarah Namande Mugerwa. The candidate thesis is titled Ekisakate, that is Royal Enclosure Pedagogy and Early Childhood Moral Learning Outcomes in Bagada Kingdom in Uganda. Her supervisors were Professor Godfrey Eju and Professor Peter Waderi. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the PhD candidates to remain studying and await the conferment of the respective degrees of Mount Kenya University.
In accordance with the provisions of the Mount Kenya University Charter 2011, Part 2, Section 6, Subsection B, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you all to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees in the respective schools, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the power to read and to do all that appertain to the degree. Congratulations.
of Students, Mount Kenya University, Dr. Emmanuel Owur. To join the newest doctors in town for a photo session. Band. Together with the chief guests, the Dean Graduate School, together with the Associate Dean Graduate School. Them a hearty clap as they take their seats. Wonderful, wonderful. I can also see the director, Parklands Law Campus, Dr. Nelly Wamaida. Also, one of our own Dean of Students, Dr. Emmanuel Owur. Let's give them a hearty clap as they take their seats. And these are motivation to all the certificate, diploma, undergraduate, masters, graduates. Now this is the way to go. Thank you, band. Thank you, band.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 5 candidates listed on page 16 of the graduation booklet, starting with Obara Thomas Retepa and ending with Angelina Dokumonavu, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Clinical Medicine, in Forensic Medicine, Accident and Emergency Medicine, and Family Health from the School of Clinical Medicine.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 4 candidates listed on page 16 of the graduate booklet, starting with Gitao Purity Kawera and ending with Nsanzimana Faustine, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Masters of Science in Nursing from the School of Nursing.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 39 candidates listed on page 16 of the graduation booklet, starting with Barasa Joseph Wanyama and ending with Mutua Christine Moikari, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Public Health and Master of Science in Health System Management, respectively, from the School of Public Health.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 2 candidates, both listed on page 16 of the graduation booklet, Helen Jambi Shege and Martin Weru Mureithi, who have both satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences from the medical school.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 3 candidates listed on page 16 and 17 of the graduation booklet, starting with Ndoto Goma Jacob and ending with Salah Abdi Malim, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Renewable Energy and Environmental Engineering from the School of Engineering, Energy and the Built Environment.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 1 candidate by the name Dayitegeye Rafiki, who is listed on page 17 of the graduation booklet, who has satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Information Science from the School of Computing and Informatics.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 1 candidate, Ruto Daundi Kiplangat, listed on page 17 of the graduation booklet, who has satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Ecology and Conservation from the School of Pure and Applied Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 88 candidates listed on page 17 of the graduation booklet, starting with Andela Jane Onyango and ending with Sifuna W. Julius, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology, Master of Arts in English Literature, Master of Arts in Kiswahili, Master of Arts in English Language and Linguistics, Master of Arts in History, Master of Arts in Geography, Master of Arts in Security Studies and Criminology, Master of Arts in Religious Studies, Master of Arts in Governance and Ethics, Master of Arts in Development Studies, Master of Arts in Monitoring and Evaluation, Master of Arts in Journalism and Mass and Media Studies, Master of Arts in International Relations and Diplomacy, and Master of Arts in Law Enforcement and Justice Administration, respectively, from the School of Social Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 5 candidates listed on page 18 of the graduation booklet, starting with Bayabagambi Francis and ending with Owakudu Dalia, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Hospitality Management from the School of Hospitality, Travel and Tourism Management.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 214 candidates listed on pages 18 to 20 of the graduation booklet, starting with Anthony Mwenda Murungi and ending with Kirago Clifford Mbogwa, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Procurement and Supplies Management, and Master of Science in Project Management and Planning, respectively from the School of Business and Economics.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 159 candidates listed on pages 21 to 22 of the graduation booklet, starting with Chigamba Saumu and ending with Jofu Peter Namasaka, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Master of Education from the School of Education. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the master's candidates from all the schools, including those at Mount Kigali University, to stand and wait for the conferment of the degree of Mount Kenya University.
In accordance with the provisions of the Mount Kenya University Charter 2011, Part 2, Section 6, Subsection B, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the master's degrees in the respective schools, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the power to read and to do all that appertain to the degrees. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 3 candidates listed on page 24 of the graduation booklet, starting with Abdifatah Abdura and ending with Immaculate Elizabeth Morori, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the award of postgraduate diploma in monitoring and evaluation from the School of Social Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you 4 candidates listed on page 24 of the graduation booklet, starting with Wekesa Didmas Barasa and ending with Zeimana Dean Staiva, who satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the award of postgraduate diploma in project planning and management from the School of Business and Economics.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 106 candidates listed on pages 24 and 25 of the graduation booklet, starting with Bankurie Chantal and ending with Vega Johnson Kuria, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the award of a postgraduate diploma in education from the School of Education. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the postgraduate candidates from the respective schools, including those at Mount Kigali University, to stand and wait for the award of postgraduate diploma of Mount Kenya University.
In accordance with the provisions of the Mount Kenya University Charter 2011, Part 2, Section 6, Subsection B, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the postgraduate diploma in the respective schools, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the power to read and to do all that appertain to the diploma. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 75 candidates listed on page 27 of the graduation booklet, starting with Musyoki Alfred Nyaga and ending with Wanjiro Njoroge Joseph, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the degree of the Bachelor of Laws from the School of Law. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to stand and wait for the conferment of the degree of Mount Kenya University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 9 candidates listed on page 27 of the graduation booklet, starting with Hennessy Kinyanjui and ending with Wambua Abigail Soila, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the Bachelor of Pharmacy from the School of Pharmacy. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to and wait for the conferment.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 33 candidates listed on pages 27 and 28 of the graduation booklet, starting with Ajuma Maiko and ending with Varale Adara Rodita, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Bachelor of Science in Clinical Medicine and Community Health and Bachelor of Science in Health Records and Information Management, respectively, from the School of Clinical Medicine.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 142 candidates listed on page 28 and 29 of the graduation booklet, starting with Abezimana Alain and ending with Ongwethe Akoth Winnie, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the School of Nursing.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 43 candidates listed on pages 29 to 30 of the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health, Bachelor of Science in Community Health and Development, Bachelor of Science in Health System Management, Bachelor of Science in Health Education and Promotion, Bachelor of Public Health, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, and Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Processing, respectively, from the School of Public Health.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 65 candidates listed on page 30 of the graduation booklet, starting with Angli Ernest Danda and ending with Sylvia Namulanda Wangila, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Science in Dental Technology, and Bachelor of Science in Oral Health, respectively, from the medical school.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 54 candidates listed on page 30 and 31 of the graduation booklet, starting with Jinora Michelle Mwake and ending with Zakaria Onyanja Atuya, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Exploration and Production, Bachelor of Science in Real Estate Management, Bachelor of Science in Energy and Environmental Technology, and Bachelor of Technology in Computer and Electronic Systems from the School of Engineering, Energy, and the Built Environment.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 184 candidates listed on page 31 to 33 of the graduation booklet, starting with Abdallah Abdul Karim and ending with Saeed Ismail, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of the Bachelor of Business Information Communication Technology, Bachelor of Business Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Information Science, and Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, respectively, from the School of Computing and Informatics.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 116 candidates listed on pages 33 to 35 of the graduation booklet, starting with Kabirori Lakesia C. Jerry and ending with Waidaka Yvonne Watiri, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Bachelor of Science in Animal Health and Production, Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science, Bachelor of Science in Agriculture and Rural Development, Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Bachelor of Science in Animal Science, Bachelor of Science in Laboratory Science, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Chemistry, and Bachelor of Science in Statistics, respectively, from the School of Pure and Applied Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 614 candidates listed on page 35 to page 40 of the graduation booklet, starting with Akuda Enoch and ending with Wahome Wangoi, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Bachelor of Counseling Psychology, Bachelor of Development Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Security Studies and Criminology, Bachelor of Arts in Justice and Security Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Film and Animation Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Peace Studies and Conflict Resolution, Bachelor of Arts in Mass Media and Communication, Bachelor of Arts in Community Development, Bachelor of Social Work and Administration, Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, and Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration and Governance, respectively, from the School of Social Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 90 candidates listed on page 40 and 41 of the graduation booklet, starting with Akinyi Ruth Odhiambo and ending with Ozinya Omokoko Renik, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management, Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management, Travel and Tourism Management, and Bachelor of Science in Travel and Tourism Management, respectively, from the School of Hospitality, Travel and Tourism Management.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 909 candidates listed on pages 41 to 50 of the graduation booklet, starting with Amos Kiprotich and ending with Wanjohi Edwin Wamicha, who has satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration, Bachelor of Business Management, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Economics and Finance, Bachelor of Economics and Statistics, Bachelor of Economics Pure, Bachelor of Procurement, Bachelor of Management and Office Administration, and Bachelor of Science in Finance and Statistics, respectively from School of Business and Economics.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 1,407 candidates listed on pages 50 to 61 of the graduation booklet, starting with Repareu Richard Benki and ending with Stacey Pamela, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the conferment of Bachelor of Education Early Childhood Studies, Bachelor of Education Arts, Bachelor of Education Science, Bachelor of Education Primary Option, and Bachelor of Education Special Needs Education, respectively, from the School of Education. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the bachelor's candidates from all the schools, including those at Mount Kenya University, to stand for the conferment of the respective degrees of Mount Kenya University, and then bow and sit.
In accordance with the provisions of the Mount Kenya University Charter 2011, Part 2, Section 6, Subsection B, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the respective degrees of Mount Kenya University from the respective schools, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the power to read and to do all that appertain to the degrees. Congratulations.
We are requesting all the graduates to remain seated now. Let's remain seated for the next few minutes as we come to the close of our ceremony.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 1,177 candidates listed on pages 63 to 69 of the graduation booklet, starting with Kiviji Alex and ending with Oichoe Nyagote Ruth, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the award of Diploma in Law, Diploma in Pharmaceutical Technology, Diploma in Clinical Medicine and Surgery, Diploma in Health Records and Information Technology, Diploma in Community Health and HIV/AIDS Management, Diploma in Nutrition and Dietetics, Diploma in Dental Technology, Diploma in Community Oral Health, Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Diploma in Medical Engineering, Diploma in Information Technology, Diploma in Business Information Technology, Diploma in Computer Science, Diploma in Animal Health and Production, Diploma in Journalism and Mass Communication, Diploma in Security Studies and Criminology, Diploma in Public Relations and Diplomacy, Diploma in Community Development and Social Work, Diploma in County Administration and Governance, diploma in counseling psychology, diploma in culinary arts, diploma in travel and tourism management, diploma in hospitality management, diploma in banking and finance, diploma in human resource management, diploma in business management, diploma in supplies and procurement management, diploma in project management, diploma in education, early childhood studies, diploma in education, special needs education, respectively, from the respective schools. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the diploma graduates to stand for the award of the respective diplomas of Mount Kenya University and then bow and sit.
In accordance with the provisions of the Mount Kenya University Charter, 2011, Part 2, Section 6, Subsection B, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the respective diplomas of Mount Kenya University in the respective schools, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you power to read and to do all that appertain to the diplomas. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 263 candidates listed on pages 76 to 79 of the graduation booklet, starting with Abdi Hassan Guyo and ending with the Kara Magdalene Mangwe, who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners for the award of Certificate in Health Records and Information Technology, Certificate in Community Health and HIV/AIDS Management, Certificate in Nutrition and Dietetics, Certificate in Animal Health and Production, Certificate in Business Information Technology, Certificate in Information Technology, Certificate in Journalism and Mass Communication, Certificate in Community Development and Social Work, Certificate in Security Studies and Criminology, Certificate in Travel and Tourism Operations, Certificate in Food Production, Certificate in Human Resource Management, Certificate in Business Management, Certificate in Banking and Finance, Certificate in Supplies and Procurement Management, Certificate in Education Early Childhood Studies from the respective schools. With your permission, sir, may I call upon all the certificate guardians to stand for the award of the respective certificates of Mount Kenya University and then bow and sit.
In accordance with the provisions of the Mount Kenya University Charter 2011, Part 2, Section 6, Subsection B, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the respective certificates of Mount Kenya University in the respective schools, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you power to read and to do all that appertain to the certificates. And finally, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Urban. Before Mr. Chancellor, sir, I call the Registrar Academic Administration to make a major announcement on issues related to certificates. We want to recognize the presence of Stephen Kafiro from Vika Technical, Ambassador Chol Ajong, permanent representative from the Republic of South Sudan, Dr. Benjamin Zomo from Machakos Level 5 Hospital, Engineer Patrick Wamai from Paleo Hotel and Spa, and one of the graduates of the day, the Deputy Speaker of Meru County, Honorable Ali Mwenda. With your permission, sir, it is my honor and privilege to invite Registrar Academic Administration, Dr. Ronald Madhai, to make an announcement.
Kindly let's stop moving so that we can make some announcements. you are given a booklet this morning. If you do not get a copy, you can pick a copy when you come to pick your certificate and transcripts. If you go to page 87 of the booklet, you'll see a prototype of the certificate that you are going to give. It has a lot of security features. It's a document that can never be forged. So you'll start picking your certificates from your respective campuses beginning on the 22nd of December, on the 18th of December, all the way to the 22nd of December. The whole of that week, we'll be issuing the certificates. So you return your gown latest by the 22nd, and you'll be cleared, you'll get your certificates and your transcripts. After that, we'll start issuing on the 4th of January. So take advantage of that week, 18th to 22nd, so that you can pick your documents. Thank you very much. And make sure that you keep the document. The booklet is a very important academic document. Don't throw it away. Somebody may require to see it to know that you went to university. So please keep it as an academic record. God bless you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is my privilege and honor to call upon the Vice Chancellor, Professor Deogratius Jaganyi, to dissolve the 24th graduation ceremony of Mount Kenya University.
It's too high. In accordance with the provision of Mount Kenya University Charter 2011, Section 6, subsection B and C, and as part of the power bestowed upon me by the University Senate, I do hereby declare the congregation of the 24th graduation ceremony of Mount Kenya University dissolved.
I now request the members of the congregation to stand for the national anthem. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now request the members of the Chancellor's academic procession in reverse order, starting with the mace bearer, Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest, Chairman of the University Council, members of the University Council, Vice Chancellors, members of the Management Board, together with the Deans of Schools, respectively. Thank you so much. May you enjoy your parties. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. DJ utawapa Merry Christmas tune Wakati tunawaambia kwaherini, Mungu na awabariki. Asanteni sana.